My name is Maureen McGee. I'm a curious kind of person. I like to meet other people and I like to get to know them and I like to understand where they come from. I'd never really dreamed of going to the Arctic, but I had read that the Inuit up in the north end of Baffin Island still went out on major hunts in early June. They traveled by sled and they went to the edge of the ice floes. And I didn't believe they still did that. And I'd never known anybody that had gone and seen that. And I didn't know anything about it, so I decided to go and find out. When I set out on this journey, it was to reach the floe edge. The floe edge is where the ice on the open ocean has stopped melting and you have reached water. This is where the wildlife has started to gather. The walrus, the narwhal, the seal, the polar bear. This is where the Inuit want to come to get their supply of food. We came around a corner and there was this small iceberg. So we were able to clamber up the inside of the iceberg, and then when we got to the peak, there was this long, gentle slope down the other side. And Joassi was very dignified as an Inuit, and he walked down, but I couldn't resist. After a couple of hours of traveling on the second morning, we reached a bird sanctuary. The sound sneaks up on you in the Arctic. So we went from nothing more but dead silence to this wild, wild cacophony of sound with thousands and thousands of birds. The kittiwakes are like small gulls. They're white and gray. The murra birds are mainly black and white. Why they had settled on those cliffs, I don't know. After about 4 hours of traveling and a few stops along the way, we could see this dark line on the ice ahead of us. And as we got closer and closer, I realized that it was open water. It was the open sea. That was it. That was the floe edge. That was where we had come to be, Joassi and I. This is where I had wanted to come. This was the edge. The next stop was somewhere in Greenland, I believe. The water was black. The sky was black with sunshine coming through. The ice was white. It was very exciting.